Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mrs. John with your Unit 2, Lesson 7 EL lesson. We're going to be researching the ostrich. Your learning targets for today, I can organize my research into categories, which was the same as our last lesson, if you'll remember, and I can synthesize information from my research notes onto a planning graphic organizer. That's actually just going to be the note catcher that we're going to be using. Okay, so just as a reminder, it's going to be time to research the ostrich in just a minute. We're going to record our research. We did this with the millipede in our last lesson. So you're going to, not the assessment, but the one before. So you're going to need to think back to that. We're going to use that same graphic organizer and we're going to put our information in it. You're going to go on and turn to pages 92 and 93 of your module workbook. And Miss O'Brien or myself, we will be typing this in the graphic organizer as you write it. Okay, so now you're at page 92 and 93, and it looks like this. Okay. It actually probably doesn't have these filled in, so you're going to want to fill those in. If you're watching this video, you're going to need to pause, fill in that top row. Okay. And when you're done, unpause, and we'll get started. Okay, we're going to go back through Fight to Survive, which we did the other day. We're going to reread Fight to Survive. This time as we reread, you're going to look for anything about the ostrich. Highlight it or circle it, okay? And we're going to come back after we've read. Again, if you're doing this independently, you're going to have to do it by yourself. If you're doing it in class with me, then we will have done it together, or class with Ms. O'Brien. So you're going to read and you're going to circle anything that talks about the ostrich. Here's something, hide and seek. The ostrich has a very odd defense mechanism. When faced with danger, the ostrich flops down and stretches its neck flat along the ground. So you're going to circle this and you're going to go back to your graphic organizer. Okay, our source is where we got it from. So Fight to Survive. And that would be a defense mechanism. So it flops down and it lays its head against the ground so it looks camouflaged, okay? I will leave this blank because I'm writing about the defense mechanism. Then I'm going to go to the next row. I'm going to look for something else about the ostrich. Let's see. I'm looking. Ostriches can also use speed to escape from predators. Okay, so they use speed. So I know that I can put that also on defense mechanism. So Fight to Survive, that defense mechanism is going to go here. Okay? All right, keep rolling through all Fight to Survive. And after you're done with that, then come back to your slides and you're going to use this website that we used before to research the ostrich. And you're going to research the ostrich and you're going to look for things that you didn't have, probably more general information. What does it look like? Where can you find it? What's its habitat? Things like that, okay? So you're going to do that. And you're going to, again, fill that in your chart. Okay, so fill that in here. Your source would be the ostrich website, and then you would put your general information or your defense mechanisms. You need to fill this chart up. You should probably have 2 things about how they look. You should have 2 things about their habitat. You should have 2 things about their predators and 2 things about how they use their body to help them survive. Okay, so defense mechanisms. And if I were you, I would probably do a behavioral defense mechanism and a physical defense mechanism. And in saying that, after you're done with that, then I want you to think about the pages that we've read about the ostrich and animal behaviors. You can always go back to animal behaviors. That would be your source. And you can put in your general information or your defense mechanism information in this chart as well. Okay. And we just talked about that. We could find additional information in animal behaviors as well as other websites that are credible, reliable resources. And when you're done, I want you to go to page 95 of your module workbook, and you're going to complete the second sketch of your ostrich under the second draft box. Have fun with this. We do want it to look as lifelike as possible. You're eventually going to want to see progression in how you're drawing this ostrich. Is probably going to go from worst to best as we continue to draw. But enjoy, and thank you for coming to EL today.